Good Saturday morning, everybody. Welcome to the Steelers Game Day pregame. So, Mason Pesky, your host. Today, we are with you here to discuss today's home finale, Fan Appreciation Day against the Cincinnati Bengals. Kickoff is at 4:30 p.m. It's on NBC. It's part of the NBC Holiday Special doubleheader. Saturday football, it's going to be this one, and then tonight's Bills and Chargers. NBC does not have a Sunday night game tomorrow due to it being Christmas Eve. The NFL Network took that over, and they will have Patriots-Broncos, which I think will be a very good, enjoyable game. That will be interesting tomorrow. And then Monday, there's no game, obviously, Monday night on NBC as Ravens-49ers, which will be an amazing game, will be on ESPN and ABC. But NBC gets this game. I feel like it's a good game. It's a Saturday game. It's not on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, which is really nice for both teams. They get a nice, enjoyable Christmas. But somebody's going to enjoy their Christmas even more this year, and that's the team that wins this football game. Here's the deal. The Bengals are coming into this game 8-6. They just pulled off a Saturday afternoon win over the Vikings last week, a come-from-behind win over the Vikings at home in Cincinnati to win that game. And now they come into Pittsburgh 8-6. A win today would be very crucial for them, as it would give them a nice little cushion on the playoffs and basically just put them needing one more win to get into the playoffs yet again without Joe Burrow and without Jamar Chase. Incredible job by Zach Taylor. I know he did not do very good his first year there, and people doubted his abilities as the head coach at times. But if they make the playoffs this year with all the issues they've had with Burrow and Chase and the slow start and all that, you have to give Zach Taylor all of the credit in the world. So, credit to him and credit to Duke Tobin, the player personnel, and the GM as well. As for them, after this game, the Bengals head to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs, which will be no easy task. It'll definitely be an interesting game, that is for sure. So, yeah, keep an eye on that one. And then they come home to finish off against the Cleveland Browns, which I believe is a very winnable game for the Bengals. So if they win this game today, that will put them in very, very good shape for the playoffs. The Steelers, with a loss today, would be all but eliminated. This season would basically come to an end for the Steelers with a loss today. They're 7-7 right now. They're clearly outside of the playoff picture. A loss today would basically just flush that down the toilet. That'd be 2 games behind Cincinnati. Since he would have to lose out, would have to win out just to tie them, and I don't know who would have the tiebreaker, probably Cincinnati in that case. The Colts are 8-6. They're playing in Atlanta tomorrow, so it's likely that the Colts get the job done there. Texans play the Browns. The only thing, if the Steelers lose today, they could hope for is a Browns win tomorrow, surprisingly, over the Texans to at least keep them somewhat in this. A Patriots win over Denver, and then a Chargers win tonight. It would get really messy if Pittsburgh loses this game. Mason Rudolph is in. He will be the starting quarterback after Mitch Trubisky is benched. This game has significant implications, too, in that regard, as if Mason gets it done today, it's likely that Kenny Pickett will come back next week to start the game in Seattle and try to keep the Steelers' playoff hopes alive another week. I don't know if that's in the best interest of the team. It will be interesting, that's for sure. Wide receiver George Pickens will also look to have a bounce-back game today after he's been nasty and just bad the past couple weeks. Pickens failed to block on a play. Jalen Warren almost scored a touchdown, but Pickens failed to block, preventing the touchdown. Therefore, the touchdown wasn't scored, and he gave up on an interception. He has been a nuisance, and he has given up so many times on plays, causing chaos for the Steelers. Pickens will look to get his act together today, for sure. Deontay Johnson's going to look to stay hot. The run game's going to look to stay good. This will be such an interesting game. That is certain. However, in the end, the Bengals are hot. They have the better mojo coming into this game. Let me think. Did they lose week 13? Who did they play? I'm sorry. They have not lost a game yet in December. Their last loss was to us week 12. They're riding high a 3-game win streak. We're riding low a 3-game losing streak. This is it. I think the Bengals will get the job done today, all but eliminating the Steelers from playoff contention. Final score, Cincinnati Bengals 24, Pittsburgh Steelers 17. That's my score prediction for you guys. I believe the points will come a Boswell field goal to get things started. And then I think Warren and Deontay get the touchdowns today. Mason doesn't do bad, but he certainly doesn't do good either. Browning, I think, is going to run it with Mixon a lot. He's going to throw to T. Higgins a lot. So, yeah, definitely interesting, that's for sure. Have a good one. Enjoy this game. Let's go Steelers. Merry Christmas. Take care. Stay safe. Pray for Israel. And as always, peace. See you guys for the postgame show tonight.